Hello everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, and today we are talking about influencers and crypto, or more specifically, KSI, one of the biggest YouTubers, and his insane story about Bitcoin. Now, look at the article title. KSI reveals insane amount of money he's lost to Bitcoin. I straight to the bat am starting to think, okay, so this man most likely put a lot of money into Bitcoin, most likely, tens of thousands of dollars, and then lost the majority of that, right? Forgetting we're talking about, Bossman KSI. Once more, he's one of the most successful YouTubers out there, multimillionaire, 100% certain. Why? You'll see in just a second. KSI has revealed the insane amount of money he put into Bitcoin at the end of 2020, and despite some gains, has made a tremendous loss. This, however, is a little bit more of a clickbait title, to be honest with you, because he basically put in $1 million last year, made about $8 million from all of that, and then lost, I'm going to say, 6 million from that again. Like, this is the story. I put 2 million pounds into Bitcoin last year, November, December. He explains to host Lading and Alex Mitten, who immediately burst out laughing at the wild amount. He continued, I made 7 million pounds and now I've lost it all. Okay, so this is basically what it was saying on Twitter, I believe, or maybe TikTok. Oh, TikTok it is. Of course, he hasn't actually lost it all, though, because Bitcoin hasn't really crashed that badly. At its peak in April 2021, one Bitcoin was worth around 46,000 pounds, which is likely when he was up that 7 million figure. Now, the same coin is worth around 23,000 pounds, so chances are he's probably still made like 2 million pounds profit in the end of things. He basically doubled his money still over the last couple of months, and that brings me to a really important point. 2 things, actually. 2 points. 1. Crypto is a money maker. People telling you that you can only lose money in crypto or crypto is inherently only scary are definitely liars, because there's good sides to it too. And another one, which is that they are trying to some degree, clickbait and some degree lie to you when it's talking about crypto stuff. Like, the narrative here being pushed is how much money he lost, which theoretically should be the exact opposite. It should be how much money he made with crypto over the last half a year. He invested in November, December, 2 million pounds. He made double the amount of money within that time, if not more. Now, make sure you understand that it's not necessarily that he actually made money. It could be that he's lost some if he had some poor decisions. For example, if he bought Dogecoin only, as an example, his money would have skyrocketed, let's say, by 25 times and then, dumped back. But he would have still made a ton of money depending on when exactly he bought the cryptos. And story being, if you bought crypto in November, December, even January, the start of January at least, it's hard to right now be at a loss for crypto. It's quite difficult, actually. I even made a video a couple of months ago on the channel. I never published it, but I did make it, and it's right now sitting on my YouTube channel here, just in the void of being a private video, explaining to everybody why if any person who bought crypto on the 1st of January, and at that point I believe most cryptos, even up to that point, if you bought any specific crypto in the entire market cap, right, most of them, let's say 98% of them, on January 1st, you'd be at profit at like, let's say March or so, or even April, something like that. Any crypto out there for the first couple of hundreds. And that was pretty funny, because even right now, the majority of cryptos are still at a profit if we're looking at a couple of months ago. Yet people are pushing a narrative that crypto can only go bad, and crypto right now is going so sad and bad, or yada, yada, yada. No. I mean, he was really excited about how much money he made back then, but still right now, it's not really bad. It's not really going bad. There was more actually of a whole scandal and an entire debate here about, these scams here. You can even see it here at the bottom. Ice Poseidon brags about scam CX Crypto as his own coin crashed. There's a lot of freaking talks about scams in the crypto space and these influencers being used. This guy here, the founder of a, I believe, pretty interesting company where KSI, another person actually invested in, has also stepped down because of some allegations right now. It all comes back to that charity token scam we saw a couple of weeks ago, which went completely viral, and it's going still completely viral, to be honest with you. But ultimately, my point is basically, I would never trust a influencer that's not crypto related from the core with my money. Even crypto influencers, because this guy has also been in the game for a little while. He's the founder of the Xcademy, an influencer token economy Xcad network. He's been in crypto for a little while. I wouldn't really trust them, with the coins, basically. And in this specific case here, am I telling you to trust me? No, definitely not. But I wouldn't trust them is just what I'm saying. And Well, crypto can all go up, down, but the narrative will mostly be that they're going to push to the extreme. If a news article is out there, they're trying to get as many clicks as possible. It's still booming all around the world, guys. Crypto is still extremely requested. People still want it, extreme amounts of demand. But the narrative they're pushing is that it's all going down. It's all negative. It's all negative. Bitcoin goes in phases. Crypto goes in phases, and that will keep going on for as long as I'll most likely be here. And so just think about the good side sometimes, too. Look at this guy, most likely telling his millions of followers now about how much money he lost, when in theory, you should actually be telling people about how successful his journey has been and how liberating crypto could have been for some people had they also made the same types of steps.